Welcome to the Tangle Puppet. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for me. Um, Thanks to all my returning subscribers. If you're new, welcome in. All right, so let's say our prayer and get started. Archangel Michael, the ancestors of the highest, widest light, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment, giving us guidance and clearance along this wonderful journey throughout this reading to take anybody from a low vibing timeline to their highest timeline they can now possibly hold. Okay, we ask that Archangel Michael come in and put a hedge of protection around each and every one of us so that we can accept the healing as well today and feel comfortable while we're doing it. In your holy name we pray, as above, so below. All right, so this reading is for the divine feminine of the collective. Something you're doing right now or have whatever the energy is in your life at this moment is of acceptance. But I'm seeing here somebody has been working on something, putting it together, putting this recipe together with all these ingredients to perfect something, to build something from the ground up. This divine feminine is meaning what they say. It has to do with this surrounding energy of this heal and shine. And the number 18. But this maybe there's been 18 synchronicities lately that are proving, backing up what this divine feminine has been doing, and it's allowing her to have a miracle in her life. There was something going on, divine feminine, in your energy. It's been there for a while. We'll call it, I'm hearing the luck of procrastination, if that even makes sense. But there was something holding you back, or something. Maybe you healed on somebody or touched something, some type of energy that was supposed to keep you entrapped in a situation. Look, there's somebody doing hocus pocus magic over her when she's not looking. Looks like the Dr. Plague here. Interesting. But this could have been on March 4th when this happened. But you have went in, accepted the situation, and released it. You're meaning what you say as well. You're not turning back. You are full steam ahead. Something about steampunk, but you're full steam ahead when it comes to this discovering your life purpose. Maybe you play a violin, maybe you're very artistic, but either way, your energy is very enchanting. You're able to ground down through music, through nature, and that is also what helped you release this energy. Working with crystals, earth type of energy, this elemental magic really helped you, or has helped you, discover this life purpose. And because of the release that you made, you're able to tap in like never before. You're grounding so far down that even the dragon is protecting your whole aura at this time. Nothing's able to cross in or out of it because you're so heavily connected in from all the shadow work that you've done with this dragon on this card, that you have unleashed, manifested something different, ordinary, something you're about to teach. You've been paying attention to the signs. And you're realizing this is part of your genetic makeup, your cosmic blueprint. This was ordained for you by God. So you're stepping into it with the courage that you need, with your own personal lantern, and taking off on this one man journey with a smile on your face because you know you are protected. How teachable are you? Divine Feminine, when it comes to areas of love and this family, this soul tribe, you're about to receive a love like no other. But there's definitely a miracle coming in for this Divine Feminine. Yeah, this miracle is going to bring growth of the heart. Something was severed by the roots. And somebody thought that by severing this, it's right there with that entrapment card, by severing this, that you would be entrapped, that whatever you were working on would not grow. But they forgot that your roots were so deep. You just sparked up another plant. You just kept on growing. All right, cut me off here. I'll grow another one here. That's fine. And because of that, you shifted into this discovery, this major discovery that was very bittersweet for someone. They didn't expect you to be able to do it, I'm hearing. Yeah. What didn't they expect them to be able to do? Get past the blocks. That full moon magic on your root chakra, on your sacral chakra, your solar perplex, all the beauty spells, all the shenanigans, yeah, all the creations that they put together, hoping that you would be sitting there, maybe a death spell or something that was to cause something so devastating in your life that it would feel like death. Yeah, it was a bunch of tomfoolery here. Maybe you've been dealing with somebody named Tom. Yeah, but they were definitely bringing confusion in your life. No doubt about it, Divine Feminine. But God balanced something out for you. Now this person's sitting in a state of grief. While you move on to this creative abundance. You see these people over here, they were fishing trying to get it. Hoping to bring this confusion around and you couldn't see it. That's the thing. Had something to do with this house over here for sale. Yeah, they were really hoping that they put the perfect mask on and you didn't see what they were up to. Especially when it comes to your solar perplex. This is somebody who's real vain. Their energy is dissipating at this moment. There's an investigator, spiritual, psychic, physical investigator who's seen and saw all of this. And they put the pieces together. They got all three pictures lined up in a row. They know exactly which one is which. He paid attention to each detail. Even the birds were over here like, yep, you're right. Tweet, 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 tweet. So somebody went over there and tweeted to him and told him, you're exactly right. It was some older lady. And there was some older lady. Maybe she likes to wear baby blue. She probably has silver or white hair. Keeps it in tight curls. Yeah. She came and gave this detective a limitless amount of evidence, okay? And he knows that the information she gave him is very, very worthy. And it's about to heal this situation. Every rose has lots of thorns, I'm hearing, and somebody picked the wrong rose. This rose thorns, they don't break off. They're forever staying. This pain that was caused will not heal that easy, and this detective knows it. So he's bringing in information to help heal the situation. It's a big decision. He's hoping that it will help him get back to his integrity that he felt he lost because of the mask he had to wear to get the information. Yeah, he's very emotional at this moment. Very emotional. He's in a state of grief. Him and his dog. But he's having confidence that he can get through this. He's been grounded down with that dragon energy double time. Maybe you have a dragon familiar that is really pushing this person and help guiding them to have the confidence to bring in the news so these emotions can be healed that's been suffering from in the heart chakra from all of this entrapment that's been going on for this person. Yeah, he's definitely coming in the maybe on the crescent moon to bring in this clarity. Yeah, in the moon and the stars, you might get a knock at the door. But all of this is bringing in this abundance of information, an abundance of miracles, an abundance of what? Abundance of acceptance. Like somebody really is about to have to accept something. The truth. That's the wisdom to be had here. Somebody's coming in with wisdom and understanding, and somebody's really gonna have to communicate this correctly, and it will bring joy. But there's a desire that somebody has out of this communication that they're hoping to get. What's this detective hoping to resolve throughout all this? What is the point? He's hoping that it will heal somebody's heart. He sees, yeah, and a connection. And this is right here, right now. There's all these eyes watching somebody, and they're really hoping that this is going to heal and fix a divine connection here of an earth angel. He's got a lot of expectations for the situation. He just hopes that you understand he done all this out of unconditional love. And because of the way he felt and this desire to be able to remove all these blocks, these boundaries that's been keeping you stagnant from being able to not transform into a place of joy. And he's determined to bring balance, okay? And that's the communication that's going to be had here very soon, is that you really are a victim. Yeah, the mystic victim. Maybe that's what somebody's been saying about you. That's the big discovery, is you very much were a victim to something when it surrounds the way that these people have been working on you. Yeah, on these death spells and things to put you in isolation, to keep you rejected. It's been their service, their duty, their mission of a soulmate's, I'm assuming. Yeah, soulmate's quest to either prove your innocence or to do this to you. But there's recovery coming with this key and this woman and this other woman here. This ancestor here is gifting somebody the keys, the knowledge to bring recovery to their life. And that's the big renewal. That's the big secret. That's the big enlightenment that's coming, is that the faith that you have is what helped you persevere to get through the guilt and the grief, to be able to find this destiny, to have this wisdom that you hold, no matter what anybody said, no matter how they felt about it, no matter who talked about you or your passionate dreams that you carried, no matter who didn't like it or how insecure you felt, or they tried to put these insecurities and project them on you so that you would just let everything die off and move to the side. You said, screw that. In the wintertime, I'm not going to let things die off. I found my self-worth. They may be sitting over here feeling like this, but I walk down a trail with a harvest on it, with growth on it, where a divine feminine should be. Anywhere divine feminine is, there's going to be growth, not complacency. And that was your attitude that you've been having, that attitude of gratitude. Is that anything that didn't serve you, you were letting it go. You were letting the energies and everything else fade away. You might forgive them with this perfect perfection, that softly, tender touch of a voice that you have. But you knew what was going to bring you joy, and that was this expansion through this perception that you've had, especially when it surrounds these prayers. You might be feeling impatient lately, Divine Feminine. It's because your instinctual nature is really helping you pursue that path that's been etched in the sands of the stones throughout time. And it's got you feeling like you need to move around. There's no time for stagnancy. There is no time for procrastination. Your journey has been accepted double time. So maybe you were waiting to see if you passed or failed, or if you were accepted into something. And I'm seeing you definitely were accepted. Maybe your spirit guide's a wolf, but this is the wisdom, the clarity that you needed. Something about that full moon, you were accepted. And that's laying the land. It's the lay of the land for this destiny, that cosmic blueprint. Your quest, this collaboration, this dreaming that you've been doing with the angels, your ancestors, with your higher self, connected you in deeper than what I think you've realized, Divine Feminine. You quieted your mind and you surrendered to the spirit, and your energy shifted. I know my soul is truly beautiful. You've seen your soul. With this eye here, I see, I know, I feel. What do you feel, Divine Feminine? Ask yourself, what do I feel? Something about the right ear ringing. Real changes start from inside of you, Divine Feminine. And you realize that. You knew that. And you knew the only thing you could control is something you caused or could cause. And that's you. And you realized how powerful your love was when you started loving yourself. And you're like, you know what? I can change myself and nurture myself into being who I need to be for this destiny, this wisdom, to be able to release these boundaries and change things for myself. I am what I was seeking. I will heal and move on. And that's what you did, Divine Feminine. Your energy is sacred. You're ambitious and motivated now, and any snake can challenge you, but the one thing a snake can't do is change you unless you choose to allow it to change you. You can't change anyone else. The only thing you can do is change yourself. So if you allow a situation of a snake, a person of a snake, to come in and be that moccasin in your life and do that damage and change you, then you're disowning you because you allowed something to control you and you surrendered your own power. You just need to breathe. Your energy and you are magical, and you are your own guide. You are guiding others. You considered all your options before acting and became strong, bold, and brave. Your will to love yourself created a miracle. And it's radiant, it's bright, it's spectacular. It's something special, Wilbur. Just like off Charlotte's Web, and the spider was up there helping Wilbur out, the little pig, you know, she was like, you're something special. You're something excellent. You're something radiant. That's you, Divine Feminine. You belong to your own dream. My video keeps looking like it's slowing down. I'm hoping it's not messing up. Well, this is not going to be a real long video for the Divine Feminine. It's just about the fact that everything in your life is transforming right now. Your abundance, your soul, your mind, your environment, just everything around you is changing from rejection to acceptances. Yeah, all these burdens that were caused from not learning lessons have been learned, and that's because of how teachable you are, and you begin to forgive yourself and others, and you now hold a sacred space inside of your body. You are your altar. You are your own sacred space. You are releasing all of these emotions that kept you bottled up inside, feeling like you were alone. Yeah, this death of the old you is bringing in a lot of tears, a lot of discernment's going to be had. But this tree grew so tall, tall and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. You transform from a caterpillar to a butterfly, and your abundance are coming in so heavy. It has something to do with this number 13, that inner journey you've been on, and honoring your energy. There's unlimited possibilities coming. People are going to be angry about the fact that your psychic development led you to a reunion of souls, this masculine energy. And that's the truth to be told, is that this yin yang, this perception, this other half of your soul has been found, and that brings you exciting joy. That's this 11/11, that new day, this retreat that you're about to go on for this self-love, this integration of these two souls, this sexual energy, this duality, this creative connection is going to strip the illusions for not only you, but for the world to see. You're connecting in deep from the roots. You're grounding in. Like these two little acorns right here. You're from the same cut of the same tree, of the same root, of the same branch. You are the same. And that's the ascension, this evolution, this growth that's going to be had to the world, is that when it comes to your body, your mind, and your soul, you're the same. You're opposites, but the same. It was a struggle to be able to recognize, honor the energy, and clear out the emotions, but you've done it slow and steady, brought these changes. And you're letting go of what no longer serves you with these omens, with that wisdom, with that crescent moon. You're about to see something with this past, this present, and this future. And you're going to realize that you healed something about that hand, something about this red energy, something about this ancestral women. Ancestral women, there you have it. But this ancestral wisdom was brought in divine timing. And look, these two souls up here having that perfect kiss, that perfect reunion. Yeah, this Garden of Venus is this renewal. Somebody thought that they stole this away from you. They're really hoping that you can forgive them in this state of stillness, in this meditation with this 4511. But something about this group is being resourceful now when it comes to your beginner's breath, this first mind. You're doing something intentionally, and that was put together this winter, and you're not telling anybody about these new beginnings. That's you, Divine Feminine. Yes, you're about to birth out something new, and it has to do with the reconciliation and surrendering to one's destiny. Yeah, and it's time to replenish on this retreat. It's time to get back to your integrity. It's time to get back to the real you. It's time to dig deep and find those treasures that you kept locked away and hidden inside of you, and it has to do with your confidence in yourself, in your magic, and it's time to get it done. Do not fall prey to this spiritual narcolepsy, because you know what to do. You've been doing it, and you're plenty adaptable. There's no need to deal with these fallen angels anymore. You have a sacred contract now that's going to be upheld, and that's your choice, is to move on to your sacred contract and quit playing with fallen angels, these spiritual narcolepsy that they stay in, and they want to keep you there, and that was the entrapment, and you will no longer be a victim to this. You have learned to use your power and have been crowned because you're authentic, and that's the door is closing on all these past narcissists, fallen angels, and you're seeing the truth, and you're rising above, and there is a preparation coming for this net caster to catch this beloved for you, to pull them in so that there's nothing but limitless possibilities in the sky for the two of you. You transmuted anything that brought you pain by cleaning this house and organizing everything with this teachability. You were teachable and realized it was all in the palm of your hand. You just had to dive into the task and go for it. Just go for it. The divine matrix has crowned you as the benefactor here of this opportunity to be the rising phoenix, to step through the bold gate that the Father has for you. And that's what's fated. It's written in the sky. These dragons, all these dragons in this reading have been protecting your future. And that's the right luck and the right timing for this Wheel of Fortune to come in. And that's what's going down for you. So we'll have a part 2 to this, and it'll be the divine masculine who's coming in for the divine feminine. So stay tuned to that.